tribe, what it do? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. You guessed it, y'all. This video is going to be all about this here blue hair. We got to name her, y'all. Oh, we got to name her. I'm really obviously feeling this. Ooh, but if you're new here, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your love and support. But make it official by subscribing to the tribe, okay? It's popping, lit, and this way you want to be. But if you're interested in finding out how I achieve this blue look, darling, which is why you're probably here, then strap in your seatbelt and let's get into it. The hair I'm using is from Brooklyn Hair, honey. Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Like, that was just natural. You know, you have to do that when you see the word, hear the word, Brooklyn. So I use their 613 hair. This is a full lace wig, y'all. So what that means is there's no tracks in the back. It's all individually hand-tied knots all the way throughout. The lace itself is a little bit light for me, but it was actually a lot darker than I'm used to seeing for 613 hair, because sometimes it's like super light and you're like, whoa, there's no pigment. So I appreciated that there was some pigment to work with at all. It's got the clips inside. It's got the adjustable little band in there. And yeah, it was a really well-made wig. So moving on to la couleur. Okay, so we're going to be using good old Adore, and we're going to be doing the watercolor method for this. We've got 112 indigo blue and emerald, honey. So I'm going to be mixing these up to make my concoction. First up, we've got some hot water in our designated Tupperware big old bucket. Now, watercolor is, I'm sure you guys have seen this before, and if you haven't, it's great. It's super easy. It's a way less messy than traditional color, and you get to just really play and have fun and build the desired color that you want. So I'm very an intuitive person, so I could kind of feel the vibes of what I was going for. So I just kept kind of adding the color in as I went along until I built it, and then I did a strand test so that I could see if it was at the desired color that I was going for. So once I got the color that I wanted, it was time to dip her in there. And I really like using the fork. I guess you could use a comb, but I don't know. I just find the fork dipping it in there is just really helps to kind of make sure that it gets evenly distributed along the ends. So we stayed from mid shaft to ends with the first color. So I did this because we're going to have light ends and darker roots. And I only let this part process for about a maximum of like 5 minutes. That's another thing that's great about the watercolors. It's so much quicker. So now I'm building for the root color, which is going to be a darker blue. So I'm using the indigo. And again, same thing. I'm just like building and building until I feel like it's going to be dark enough to really give me a nice, rich kind of blue that will complement the emerald ends. And once it was dark enough to the point that I wanted it, then I put her in, and look what happened. Boop, it all fell in by accident. Don't do that. So I just evened it out and dipped the other side in too. But yeah, if you make a mistake, just play around with it. Have fun. So you see, I put the clips on the end so that it wouldn't drop in, so that we could preserve the light, pretty light green ends that we had. And I wanted to show you guys another angle so you could see from my angle what I was seeing, where the water is really a deep dark blue. I'm kind of letting it all just saturate in there, including the whole cap, using my good old handy Ariel comb, Little Mermaid, you know, to make sure that the color gets evenly distributed. Take my clips off, whoop whoop, run everything over it. A little bit of the darker color bled onto the lighter green parts, but it all works out lovely because it all kind of blends in. After I got my desired color, I went on to pluck the hairline. This wig does not come with a pre-plucked hairline, so you will have to spend a bit of time removing the hairline to get it to the shape that you would like it. So this is how much hair I did remove in the end. Y'all know I got that small forehead, so I need as much hair removed from the hairline as possible. Then I went in and gave her some shape. I wanted to have some layers so that when I curled her up, like you guys saw in the beginning, she'd have movement, body, volume, honey, and a nice shape. After she was shaped to my liking, woo, it was time to put her on, darling. I love putting a wig on for the first time. It always just looks like a hot mess. So, as you know, we got to do a little adjusting here. So, oh, that foam, by the way, trash. Stick with Lotta Body foam. Love me some Lotta Body foam. Don't even worry about what foam it was. It was the EQ lasting one. I wasn't feeling that. It doesn't last. It's weird. Anyways, so we're using water and some foam to get her a little bit flatter and start to shape her. So I'm going to let the music drop. Y'all already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh, sorry. We'll mention this first. I'm using a very thin layer of the gel. You guys, I do not sleep in my wigs like that unless they're sewn on. So I just wanted a super thin layer of that, and then I only gelled the mid part, actually the front of this wig. I actually tucked the side corners in. I ain't even bothering with all of that. You know what I'm saying? We keeping it easy around here. Let's talk about the lace color for my parting a bit. So because the lace was already a little bit lighter than my skin, I went in and I darkened the lace with my foundation color. And now I'm taking a little bit of a lighter color. It's like the yellowish tone, and I'm brightening up the part just a little bit. So I find when you're doing really bright colors, you actually sometimes don't need to make your lace always lighter. You kind of need to make it a little bit darker and then brighten it up, I find, for the chocolate girls out there, so that it actually looks more like skin as opposed to lighter. Yeah, y'all. So just like that. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. I'm so weird. Just like that, we've got this beautiful mermaid, bluish, greenish, aqua vibes, and I'm obsessed with this color. I love it, obviously in contrast with yellow. So guys, give her a name. Like, comment below and let me know what she should be called, and vote on what color I should do next, y'all. Okay? I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video, and whoa, wait. Don't forget to hit subscribe to join the tribe, because it's poppin', it's lit, and it's where you want to be. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Namaste.
Whispered that she don't drink, said the sheet rolling. Hope I don't think that just that we smoke that I'm gon' hit. I'm like, what you think, so think what you want. She had me a thing.